Our president, for the first time, I hear am say, if he boast now say, they don't meet target for this year. That is the target where they set, they don't meet that financial target.
Today I'm standing before you, I can brag that Nigeria is not borrowing, it's dying from local bank. The revenue, we have met our target of revenue for the whole year. We met it in August. I've reviewed this morning. Non-oil. If non-oil revenue is going well, then we have no fear of whatever Trump is doing on the other side.
I will explain everything for this class. Since when he made that statement, Peter Obi and others, they never let her arrest you. For the past 24 hours, Peter Obi don't drop 3 tweets because of that statement. I will tell you what Mr. President mean, the celebration. We will also analyze how he achieved it. Okay? Look at other implications. And we can read Peter Obi's tweet. Revenue growth, we will see what he talk, we will break her down. Nigeria's non-oil revenue rose sharply. Non-oil revenue. That is money where you no come from oil. I go explain to you where the money came from. 2, now 20.59 trillion. Now they get to. Between January and August this year, they rake in this amount versus last year, which was 14.6 trillion. Just imagine. Within the same period, if you compare what they get last year, between January and August 2024, and now this year, now this amount versus this amount. You get the point now. Growth, 40.5% increase, my people. Strongest fiscal performance in recent history. You know if it generate money like a tax man. Because Mr. President, my area of expertise be this. Even when they cry, say, my hand is spending me. Say, what do you do your hand? Say, I get injury. This big wood. Buhari go say, okay, just bandage. I feel like bandage. tinubU say, oh, come on the bandage. Bring hot water. Spending also. With the massage. Let's kill the virus, the bacteria where in the hand. That's why many people don't like hand. But continue. Drivers of growth. What did drive this growth? Fiscal reforms. Improve tax compliance. Say now, you must comply. Just like next year, you have to comply with your personal income tax. Otherwise, you go fit access your account again. Customs automation. Custom don't design a better system of collecting revenues. Digital tax filings. Structural/systemic changes. Not just wartime gain. Everything they do, they change. Nigeria need to be, breakdown of collections. No breakdown the collection. Everything I read for here, don't me generator from my head though. I see for punch. Can also check Vanguard. Okay, let's continue. Non-oil revenue. They say if government bring 4 money, 4 come their purse. Out of the 4. Now 3 come from non-oil. Now only this one come from oil. 3/4 came from non-oil. Okay? Non-oil revenue. Say no send Trump again. If you like me to say you know what Nigeria oil. You get the point now. I go tell you the new oil. Next, non-oil share. Now this amount came from non-oil revenue. 50.69 trillion. Customs revenue. 3.68 trillion. They say for the first half of this year, now this amount custom brought in 3.68 trillion. They were not targeting this amount. What did they target? They call beat down. Now this one, now it called they above what they target. It's like you were expecting 100 naira. All of a sudden, you can't get more than 100. You can't get around, say, 110 or 105. This 5 naira can come and you were not expecting it. Now this amount enter, which they don't actually project. They got above what they project. They say oil revenue e dey weak, no really come like that because crude oil prices e no dey favourable and Nigeria oil production e dey low. You get the point now. Government position. Oil is no longer the dominant driver of revenue. Gains must translate to better schools. According to tinubU, e talk am o. If you go listen to everything say now be say dem don dey meet up with the revenue. Next is to translate this benefit to better school, hospitals, roads and jobs. Now here most Nigerians dey get issues. That's why you see say many people dey doubt to generate money. Okay, what next? You get the point now. People dey believe say next now corruption, not as per Mr. President to Nigeria workers, civil service, ministers, appointees. Corruption now you know now na im be Nigeria actual issue. After you don generate am, what next? We don hear about money before. That's why people no dey celebrate. People like me too. I wish as Mr. President they pursue this revenue, they pursue anti-corruption badly. They arrest people, they see am. Say this one DJ, they gave that ex-governor 15 years. He dey Kuje. They show it. They show a picture, video every time. Go visit am. Say how far now? Let me say Arise News go visit prison. Say how far now? Mr. Yaya Bello, how far has he been here? Say not true. Everybody go celebrate this one. This is where the issue is. Get the point now. So if you have access to Mr. President, tell us say as they rejoice for this side, make it help us also tackle this side. Because this one, it's like you build a house, erosion will go carry on. You are happy. Hey, I don't build many houses. They jump, they celebrate. You go sleep. Erosion, who? That erosion. Get the point now. So, what is the meaning of non-oil revenue? In every country, we have major source of income. In Nigeria, if the money not come from the ground, oil money from the ground, it go come from the people, human beings. You are oil, human oil. So this money when they talk so is coming from Nigerians. They can explain where non-oil revenue comes from. Money government collects outside crude oil sales, taxes, personal income tax. This one will start from next year. That's why I struck them out from next year, from January. It means say by this time next year, Mr. President, he just shout now, he go to dance, go to do like this. Because you go pay, I go pay, everybody go pay tax from wetin dey come to your account as long as you are any above 800k. You get the point now. Company income tax. Company income tax. They dey pay now. You know say company dey pay normally. VAT, value added tax. Charge on goods and services. Nigeria actually we know they really dey pay tax you compare with other countries, because for other countries anything you buy like this remote now, say you go buy am, you must pay tax. Also the market too. That's why in advanced country, you no fit hawk anything. You no fit hawk anything. You go see for France, some daki go dey market this along the road. They go pursue them. Why? Because if you sell along the road, government no go fit trace their revenue, because anything you sell for any country, tax should be there. They should tax you. Now so they do am. So now in the world they practice now. Okay, another source, levies. You say they say, go and get license for your tinted glass. Just like that. For instance, NAFDAC say those shops they need to pay duties like customs duty, stamp duty, other fees, government service charges, licensing, etc. For instance, you say they don't increase passport money to get passport. Just like that. Okay, all these ones. Say they don't increase that one, they don't increase that one. Now non-oil revenues. Now be all those ones, okay? Why it jump in 2025? No look at that. Why the money can't jump this year? We know they pay before, they pay. Compliance. More people and companies are being forced to pay what they used to dodge. What did they dodge before? They dodge and they no want pay. Now they are forced to pay. More enforcement, digital systems, e-filing, automation, custom tech, reduce leakages. Get the point now. This explains why customs beat its target by 390 billion naira. And customs, you go agree say they don't increase their duty. To the extent that recently I bought something from US around 620 USD. When the HL call me, they say I go pay about 200 and something thousand. as custom duty. I said, what? I don't lie, oh. Electronic device I bought from one of these electronic sites. More than 200k. So all this type of levy, duty, they boost that money. That's why I said money from oil where they ground or money from oil, the people. So like me now, this one, you, everybody. At the end of the day, as you say, I went to one Emeka shop, go buy that thing where I imported by myself. Emeka go put this amount, go see put his profit. Who go pay? Na me go pay. And this one they go remit to government. They don't remit. He don't pay to government. They go collect that from me. You get the point now here. If I want to say that thing now, I go put this amount. For instance, that's what I say. These are expensive. Oh, too much. Oh, that one too expensive. Oh, this way they non-oil revenue. You get the point now here. Reforms. We are talking about wetin boost this thing. tinubu's government blocked loopholes and enforced collection. Crack down on tax evasion. Stronger audit and monitoring. Now all these things now assist the government meet up wetin they get. Mo go read Peter Obi's tweet. He agree but he no agree. Mo go see it. 23 hours ago, he thought say, what does achieving revenue target mean to Nigerians? The president has announced that our nation's revenue target for the year has now been achieved by August, which could mean a stabilizing economy. Congratulations, Mr. President! But, Mr. President, if indeed the economy stabilizes as you declared, then Nigerians must feel it in their daily lives. It's like Papa say, I don't get money, oh, I don't reach, oh, I don't reach, oh. But the children, no, they feel like say, the children must feel it, oh. Borrowing must stop now. If Papa get money, no borrow again, oh. Which contractors' bills, which are still owned, should be paid. If so you get money, no suppose they owe people will build house for you, abi? And critical or the funded projects must now be funded. Some projects will be say, now funded, they delay them, must now be funded. Long one, our educational facilities and hospitals are still in terrible conditions. You can't say we don't make plenty money. All these ones still dey terrible condition. True economic stability is not in figures announced at press conferences. He say, if you get money, no be gonna talk say money na water. No. People wey dey around you, your children, your family go feel am. But in classrooms where children learn, children in classroom, you see it. Now because we don't get money for this country, that's why we have all this. So in well-equipped labs, see our lab, because our papa they don't get money. You get and access to learning tools in hospitals where citizens can receive quality care equipped with adequate facilities. You see, so Mr. Peter Obi said, for the next 4 months, every value of our excess revenue should be deliberately channeled into the critical areas of development, health, education, and pulling people out of poverty. It's not recommended. Congratulations, you don't achieve and no wahala. I beg for the next 4 months, September, October, November, December. I beg, make our hospitals, we could see changes. Our classrooms. I think this is not bad. Okay. If you go back to Obi's tweet 18 hours ago, he dropped another one. Where will Nigeria truly breathe? A timely and relevant question. As a new 5% tax on all refined fossil fuel sales, including petrol and diesel, has just been announced by the federal government. I dropped video on this last week or 2 weeks ago. Say from next year, you buy fuel or diesel, extra 5% tax don't enter. Get the point. Now they refer to now. That is, Nigerians will pay a 5% tax where buy their everyday fuel or diesel at a time when millions can hardly even afford the cost of transportation. Mr. President just yesterday boasted that Nigeria has met its revenue target for the year. Yet, instead of easy hardship, the government imposes more burden on Nigerians. Long tweet. See, and so, you say you get money. You can't put another 5% for fuel. Remember, personal income tax still dey there. Go see pay say that one the way for us. You can't add another one where you know say you don't they achieve your revenue target. In Nigeria they feel am. Now they talk so. You get the point now. I don't worry too much. Go and read. Go to his page and read. 5 hours ago, another one. I haven't met our revenue target for the year ahead of schedule. We should show sensitivity and compassion to the suffering masses by deploying resources to critical areas that will help to create jobs to alleviate the people's hardship. For instance, critical economic players and their associated institutions are undergoing a serious debt of funds. and their effect is showing in areas they support like SMEs. Some of them are even protesting as they cannot meet their banks and staff need. While a retired public servant, including servicemen and women who have risked their lives for the nation, are still protesting over unpaid gratuities and pensions. Another long tweet. So you can see, he dropped the picture of the protesters, say they never pay them their gratuities. Peter Obi say, I agree, say you don't meet the target. But now, make Nigeria feel am. Money na water, no be only money they announce. Your children should feel it. What do you think? Drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.